Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This is Dean. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm in my comfort in my home here. Today we're gonna be cooking a such Bosnian traditional dish. This dish used to be used in primitive days to cook food, but now it's used all over the Europe in a lot of restaurants. So for today's dish, we're gonna be cooking some chicken. We got some chicken thighs here ready. We're gonna be putting some mushrooms, some potato. We're gonna have also some sweet potato. We're gonna have one onion. And for the seasoning, I'm gonna be using salt, pepper, and Bosnian spice Vegeta. And of course, we got some olive oil. We're gonna be using a little bit of olive oil today. So let's get started with this. So for these potatoes, then I have to be cut into thin slices, since it's gonna have a lot of heat. I gotta kind of cut it in thick slices, so I don't want it to disintegrate in there. I want it just to cook. So we're gonna go ahead and put all of it together here. Then we're gonna go ahead and season it and oil it. So we're gonna do just a little bit of oil, not too much. I've already started fire outside, so fire is good. So let's do a little bit of salt. So for those of you who don't know what such is something like a Dutch oven. It's gonna have a cover over here. We put the coals on the cover as well, and we're gonna have coals under. So it allows it for evenly to cook, and also for the vegetables and meat not to dry out, but to keep it tender at the same time. We got some Vegeta here. There you go. Now we're gonna go ahead and season the chicken. So I'm gonna put a little bit of oil, so all those spices and seasonings can stick to it. Okay, let's put salt on. Do one side first and flip it over to the other side. Put some Vegeta on the other side as well. Okay. And do a little bit of pepper too. We'll start cooking him like this, but later on we're gonna flip him up so the skin can get that golden color on it. Let's go check out the fire, see if the fire is ready so we can start cooking this stuff. Oh, here we go. Fire looks really good. Let me show you how this works, guys. So the way this works, this right here is gonna go on top of that right there. And this right here, that is gonna sit on top of this. So we're gonna have coals underneath. We're gonna have coals on top of this right here. And all of that is gonna be sitting right there on that fire pit that I have there. And it's gonna be cooking for about 45 minutes to an hour. Yep, it's hot. There's the food. About halfway through, we're gonna flip these chicken thighs over, like I said earlier, to get that crispy golden color on top of them. And I'm gonna start putting coals on top of that right there. See the little ring that he has around? That ring is gonna keep the coals from falling down on the ground. So some say back in the primitive days, this cover was also used as a plate. So it served kind of dual purposes. Once it's done and it cools down, you can flip it up. It looks like a wok. It's got that bell shape. And the reason why it's got that bell shape, so all of the moisture that comes out, it just kind of circulates inside the such. And that's what gives it unique cooking style and such a flavorful food here. So we're gonna let it cook for about half an hour and we're gonna come back and check on it. And this lid here is just for the sparks, prevent the sparks from flying around. It's wet around here, it's been raining for the past week. But just to be safe, I'll put it back on there and I'm gonna go inside the house, finish my coffee and come back in about half an hour to check on this and maybe to turn over that chicken. Alright guys, it's time to turn that chicken. That's it. We'll let it cook for another probably 30 to 45 minutes and it's done. Guys, welcome back. It's moment of truth right now. We're gonna take the coals off, take everything off. I think it's good to go. Let's jump into it and see how it looks like. Yes, this is definitely done. I'll take some out. I'll show you guys how it looks like. Check it out, you guys. Right there. Everything's cooked. Look at that chicken. It's juicy, it's not dried up, and it's cooked. Mushrooms are cooked as well. Kept the juices inside. Potatoes, they're cooked. And sweet potato, that's all done. So, I got guests today, so they're gonna be enjoying this, inshallah. I'm gonna be enjoying this as well. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.